Nancy Pelosi recently called the president morbidly obese.
Especially in his age group and in his, shall we say, weight group, what is morbidly obese.
In 2019, the president was weighed as part of his annual physical and was at 243 pounds, according to Dr. Sean Connolly, the White House physician. This has since spawned a new conspiracy theory called the hashtag Girther movement.
Based on President Trump's recent physical exam, White House Dr. Ronnie Jackson asserted on Tuesday that Trump is in excellent condition. And the official report shows Trump weighs 239 pounds and is 6 feet 3 inches tall. However, social media is skeptical, and a girther movement, in reference to the birther movement against former President Obama, has sparked. Chris Hayes of MSNBC tweeted, "Has anyone coined girther for those who believe the president weighs more than his doctor reports?"
We'll talk about that next on All Things Beer and Bacon. Anyone with a body mass index, or BMI, of 30 or greater is classified as obese. Anyone with a fragile ego and hates Nancy Pelosi will deny that they're obese, let alone morbidly obese. Donald Trump should receive credit as the fattest president to squeeze behind the desk in the Oval Office in more than 100 years. Anyone can see that with their own eyes. But only 243 pounds? Not bloody likely. If you've never seen pictures of him golfing, he's got a gut that makes John Daly look like a chicken wing in a G-string. Still not convinced? Let's look at the data.
Vitals as follows. Age 71 years and 7 months at the time of the exam. Height 75 inches. Weight 239 pounds.
239 and 6'3". Why is this important? Because if he were just 1 inch shorter, Trump would have a BMI over 30, and that would no longer be classified as overweight. Anything over 30 is officially considered obese. In 2019, Dr. Connolly, the director of the White House Medical Unit, reported Trump was in very good health.
If you look at, a lot of things across the board, he's very healthy.
Well, if being obese is being very healthy, then something is way wrong in America. Truth be told, Trump is not 6'3". Here he is standing next to President Obama, who is 6'1".
If he was 6'2" and 239 pounds,
drums,
he would go from being overweight categorically based on BMI to obese. Now, is there anyone in the country who would care about whether they're called obese or not more than Donald Trump?
You can Google this yourself easily enough. Trump clearly is not 2 inches taller than Obama, and it's easy to see that in reality Trump is 6'1". With an ego like his, it's not a far stretch to believe that he would lie about his height and his weight to avoid being called obese. And since then, he has only gotten fatter. In June of 2020, at his latest physical, he officially put 244 pounds on the scale. Even at 6'3", that's considered obese. To take it further, 244 pounds is cutting the president a lot of slack.
Hey, computer boy. Let me get in on this. Cam Chancellor, drafted by the Seattle Seahawks, is 6'3", 232 pounds. At the time of this picture, Trump was supposedly 6'3", 239. Tim Tebow is 6'3" and 244 pounds. That's supposedly the exact same height and weight as Trump. I'm so confused. I think that Trump thinks of himself like this, when in reality he's more like this.
If Trump is in very good shape, then let's take a look at his diet. It's right on track for someone with the goal to be the fattest commander-in-chief ever. His diet leans heavily on the 4 basic food groups of weight gain:
McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, pizza, and Diet Coke.
And while he doesn't smoke or drink, he's known to have a dozen Diet Cokes a day.
Today,
Explain to me how a guy who eats McDonald's and Kentucky Fried Chicken and all those Diet Cokes and who never exercises is in as good a shape as you say he's in.
it's called genetics. I don't know.
You don't know? Are you not a doctor? Maybe you're right. What could possibly go wrong if all you eat is that crap?
Mr. President, You're a man who has never thought small. Big Macs, large fries. If former President Taft can hit 340 pounds, who's to say a man with your hunger can't reach 400 or 500? The opportunity for greatness is in your tiny little hands, assuming they're not grasping at something deep fried at the moment.
Okay, Spank, that's enough. Show some respect. Being fat doesn't make him a bad president.
I know. It makes him fat and a bad president. Trump's diet is as divisive as his politics. Red meat, red state, it's all defiant. It says, I don't care what you crunch or granola salad-eating East Coast urban elites think, even if it kills me.
Right? So I'm like, wait a minute, that's a little plausible, right?
In summary, we know that Trump has a huge ego and is very conscious about what people think of him. The label of being obese was just more than he could handle, and in true Trumpian manner, he lied about his 6'1" height and 280-pound weight in order to fudge his way around the system. Little did he know that it would spawn the hashtag Girther movement. We can see he's a burly-bellied butter blimp whose meatballs are shallow-fried hush puppies with a gravy-covered sponge cake dipped in powdered sugar for a brain. Overweight or obese, we know he's fat, and that is no conspiracy. If we missed anything, tell us in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Thanks for watching All Things Beer and Bacon.
I need to stay in, I can't be eating crap on the trail too often because I need to stay in presidential form for this campaign. No one wants, like a president who doesn't seem like they can run a mile. I don't know. I'll have to think about the candidates on this one. I don't think Donald Trump could run a mile. Would you guys enjoy trying to watch Donald Trump run a mile? That would be hysterical. What does that guy weigh, like 280 or something? And you just watch that guy try to run a mile. It'd be like, oh my gosh, that would be so amazing for the American people. Try and watch Donald. I say he like passes out at like the quarter-mile mark. Oh yeah, I challenge Donald Trump to any physical or mental feat under the sun. I mean, gosh, what could that guy beat me at? Being a slop? He's an embarrassment.